Hey everybody, it's Valerie from Very Random Valerie, and today's Monday, January 15th, 2024. And today I played hooky. I didn't want to have to take a day this early in the year, but yeah, I had a little ankle injury thing going on, and I felt like one more day off of it might help me get through the week. But anyway, that's not what I'm going to be talking about. In today's video, I thought I would do a twofer, tell you about two of the latest dreams that I've had, I'd say in the last couple of months. And they're they're both weird, but you know, my husband says he classifies my dreams as drug dreams because they're just so bizarre, and they always have been ever since I was very little. Anyway, so the first dream I'm going to tell you about is the one where I went to the moon, and it was a group of men and me and one other female, and we were in one of those planes that looked like what I would describe as a cargo plane, where it's like hollowed out on the inside, but there were seats on the side. And it wasn't fancy. It wasn't like futuristic like in the Hunger Games or something like that. It was literally like an old metal hollowed out plane, but it wasn't a plane. It was sort of a capsule shaped craft that we flew in. And when we got to where we were, when we landed, we were immediately taken to some barracks that exist on the moon. And we got it right inside the door. There was sort of like a little foyer area. It was all like cement brick or something. It was very plain, no frills, very basic. And when we walked in, one of the men said, y'all go this way. And so the other female and I moved to the right while they moved on to the left. And it was sort of like I guess like a barrack or a dorm like area. And the first thing that I noticed was that the walls were hot pink, disgusting hot pink, like a Pepto-Bismol pink. And I thought, that's funny. I guess they think that's funny. But the second thing that I noticed when I got there was that it was a shambles. And it looked like the last crew that had been there had left it all, left in a hurry. And the place was dirty. The sheets hadn't been changed. So I went about the place, cleaning it. And one thing I noticed was that the paint was peeling on the wall. And I thought that was ugly. And that's pretty much all I remember about the dream, except for that the furniture was just like what I had when I was in college in the dorms. It was all metal. We had a metal dresser and a metal chest and a metal bed, and that's pretty much it. But it was just so I can honestly say I've never traveled to. Well, I did have a dream-like experience that felt less like a dream than like a trip somewhere. But and that was to that blue mass in the sky where I was a point of consciousness. I explained that in that dream in the video that's called A Point of Consciousness. But other than that, I've definitely never been to the moon before. That was a new one. And the second dream that I was going to tell you about real quick was wait a minute, let me see which one that was. Golly, if I can't remember it, I'll just have to end this one. Oh no. Okay, this is a good one. In the dream, my husband and I were in the bed that we normally sleep in. It wasn't like a different bed. It was the same bed. And I woke up in the middle of the night and we were facing each other, and he was asleep, and I woke up and I was just looking at his lovely face, and all of a sudden, I saw some little dot-like thing right here in the middle of his forehead. And I was like, just staring, fascinated by it, because it was like moving. And then it made like a line going up, like this, like a slit. And then I could see like a little bulge appearing. Anyway, it opened up real quick. It was an eye. It looked like an eye, but it was going up and down this way. And when it opened its eye, it was the most brilliant blue. Everything else was in grayscale in the dream, different shades of gray, but the eye was blue. And the white, of course, in the eyes was white. And it looked shocked because it saw me see it. It was a real interesting dream. Anyway, so those are the two dreams. I hope y'all have had a good day, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Take care.